Shockwaves are reverberating throughout Washington and the nation after a leaked document shows that the U.S. Supreme Court may be planning to overturn the landmark Roe v. Wade abortion decision. Skylar Henry reports from the Supreme Court.
Demonstrators stood outside of the U.S. Supreme Court for hours after Politico published a bombshell draft opinion from February that could reverse the 1973 Roe v. Wade decision legalizing abortion. In it, Justice Samuel Alito wrote, "It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives."
It is certainly a decision that needs to be handed back to the states.
I think women should maintain the right to choose and have autonomy over their own body.
President Biden says if the draft opinion stands, it would be, quote, a radical decision.
If the rationale of the decision as released were to be sustained, the whole range of rights are in question.
Chief Justice John Roberts issued a statement calling the February released document authentic, but he adds it doesn't represent a final decision from the court. That is expected in late June or early July. It's unclear how Justice Roberts will decide, though it appears the High Court's other conservative justices are poised to side with Alito, or they could also change their minds.
If it goes in the direction that this leaked copy has indicated, it rocks my confidence in the court right now.
We know history is on our side, and we're determined to preserve these precious rights that are the bedrock of this great nation.
Congressional Democrats have vowed to take a vote on abortion rights legislation, and they say overturning Roe v. Wade could have major implications for the upcoming midterm elections. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
And locally, lawmakers are reacting to the leaked draft opinion. Congressman Joe Morelle spoke with media today, calling the news, quote, a dark day in America. Isabel Garcia has more details from his response.
Catastrophic, dangerous, and unconscionable. Those are just some of the words Congressman Joe Morelle used to describe the leaked draft opinion from SCOTUS indicating the High Court will overturn Roe v. Wade. Morelle says should it go through, the overturn would be the most damaging decision from SCOTUS in 50 years. It is important to note Roe v. Wade is codified into New York state law, meaning women in New York will always have access and freedom to an abortion. During Congressman Morelle's media briefing about the controversial draft opinion, he highlighted the conservative makeup of the Supreme Court.
Again, when these justices came before the United States Senate for confirmation, each of them expressed the view that Roe v. Wade was settled law, that this decision has been decades old and has been respected by courts, respected by the public, and obviously, suggesting that the federal government does not observe the rights of women to make their own health care decisions is, frankly, in my mind, not only reprehensible, it's almost unbelievable.
And Congressman Morelle is currently co-sponsoring legislation which would codify the landmark 1973 decision into federal law. That is called the Women's Health Protection Act. That has now passed in the House and is in the Senate. For now, reporting in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.